Hey, welcome back to the E39 Source channel. Today we've got a install how-to of a very simple part. If you watched my video, I think it was last week when I installed my emergency brake handle, this is essentially going to be the same process that we're going to be doing, of course yielding a different result at the end. But this is a 2000 E39 M5. I believe they use this same leather shift e-brake handle boot in a lot of different E39s, and maybe the E46 is probably about the same process, but I'm replacing mine because I replaced this leather shift knob several months ago, and the leather in here is so nice and soft, and it's almost a different color than the old dried out scaly leather over here. So for $55 you can get this piece, which nearly identically, actually, I would say that's about as good as it's going to get. Matches the leather on the shift handle here. If you see grease on my hands, I've been working on my garage door. It just collapsed. I'll go ahead and show you those part numbers now. You can just pause. They've got a number on there. Then that bag actually came with this. Here's the actual BMW sticker. So those should be the numbers you're looking for. We need to take the handle off, which I spent a lot of time breaking the glue that holds this handle on, because I just re-glued it on last week, not knowing that I was going to replace this. But if you sit here and just torque it back and forth with as much power as you can muster in your hand, it will break free, and then eventually it will slide off like this, giving you access to this. This comes out by pressing down and outwards like that, and then you just pull up down there at the bottom and it frees itself, and then the whole thing comes off like this. So now we've got a shift boot with a handle attached to it. I'm going to turn it inside out. I may not be able to do that on camera, but when we get it inside out, we'll be able to see that the handle is actually attached to the I keep calling it a shift boot, but the e-brake handle boot here with just a zip tie. So if you want to get a pair of scissors or a knife or just slide it off like I did last time, you'll be able to get the zip tie off, and then that'll free your handle in a separate piece than your boot here. There's the zip tie. I'll probably just be able to pop it off here with my thumb. There it is. Handle's going to come out like this, so then we'll just zip tie that onto our new boot, and now this is going to go in my big box of old M5 parts. Alright, you guessed it, it's a very easy install. Once you get this turned inside out, feed that in there, and just use common sense to figure out which way it's going to go. I used one of these zip ties here. It's just a 8-inch cable tie. I got them over at Lowe's for like 99 cents. Get one of those in there, pull it as tight as you can get it. It's always going to move like that, but that's okay. Zip it on there. Then to get the handle back on there, I've been using this Loctite stuff, and it is very hard to break. Loctite super glue, it was like $5, but you'll probably use it again. So now that leather feels really good, real easy install. I haven't actually glued it on yet. I'm about to take it off and glue it on there, but now it matches that. So both of these pieces were from ECS Tuning. I'll leave the link to this one down below. If you have any questions or comments about this one, I can just make a video of how to do it. It's pretty easy to wire it up and everything. But there is the new e-brake handle boot. Looks a lot nicer and definitely feels a lot nicer than the old one. You can just tell looking at these two pieces of leather which one's in better shape and a nicer piece. But there we go. So leave your comments below, and I hope that helped you out. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.